Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coffee and a Card. My name's Amanda, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and every Monday I bring you a card making tutorial. And today I'm kind of making it up as I go along. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Haven't planned it, so don't have one ready made. I've cut out my layers and I'm going to use this stamp set. Which is Merry Mice, and I'm using it because I think it's on offer, ladies. If you go and have a sneak peek, I do believe it's one of the ones on offer. It's a lovely stamp set, loads of uses. Just the way I'm going to show you today is just one of an infinite amount of possibilities with this stamp set. You can make cards, tags, you can make Christmas tree decorations, your own packaging, your own wrapping paper. Possibilities are absolutely endless, and it's so cute. Little mice. We've got some sentiments here as well. We've got wishing you a festive season. Merry Christmas. Do you get that? Christmas. Alright. It's time to deck the halls. So, without further ado, I'm just going to have a slurp of my coffee. Because as per usual, anybody that knows me knows I'm always chasing the clock. So I'm behind schedules. This video will probably go up slightly later than the 11 o'clock that it's meant to. Right, so I've started off with a very basic card base. This one measures, I believe, let me check because me and measurements, they just don't stay in my brain. It's 8.5 approximately by 5.5. So then you fold it in the middle, you end up with a card that's 4.25 by 5.5, the same. And then my layers, I've just gone down in 1/4 of an inch increments. I'll leave all the measurements on my blog. If you go on over and have a peek, they will be there. So then this one is 5.25 by 4. So that just leaves a small tiny increment all the way around. And then this is going down another 1/4 of an inch. So that makes this one 5 inch by 3 3/4, I believe. Yes, it does. And I've chosen a craft card, Blushing Bride, and Very Vanilla. Okay, and the stamp that I'm going to use, I have already mounted, and it's this one, which is the set of 3 little mices. So cute, and it's on the long block, and it's block H. It does help to have a variety of blocks, especially if you're stamping a lot in a day. You know, or more than one thing on a card, then you can have a few blocks out ready. And like here, I'm going to use one of these sentiments. I think I'm going to use, which one shall I use? Probably this one, which is just the basic wishing you a festive season, which I can put on this block and have it ready and waiting. That's block C. And then I'm going to use these little stars here. So again, I can have that on a block ready and waiting. So don't have to keep changing my blocks every two seconds, because I've got a variety. And this is block B. So that's a smaller one. So I've got those 3 ready now, all from this stamp set, ready to go. So I'm just going to move these out of the way. And I'm going to start doing some stamping. Now I'm choosing Crumb Cake. It's the Christmassy colour at the moment, so a lot of ladies that have perhaps bought the cookie cutter bundle or something else may well have this ink. So I'm trying to use ones that I think maybe ladies have already got. Okay, because we don't expect you to buy everything new every time. Also, if you have not bought the ink, but you have bought the marker pens, because there are some sets of the marker pens for Christmas. There's Crumb Cake and Real Red. Don't forget, ladies, you can go over your sentiments and your stamps with your marker pens and use them to stamp if you don't have the ink. Okay, so I know quite a lot of ladies have been buying the pen sets. I do think they're a good idea. I have got the full set. I got them on a special offer, so I got them. And they are a good idea if you maybe ask for them for Christmas, because it saves you having to have every single ink colour, because you've got them all here, because you can use them to stamp. Right, so without further ado, Crumb Cake. I'm going to try and make this video quick. I say that to you every week, don't I? Oh, honestly. Right, so loading up my ink with these. Now these stamps are brilliant. The red rubber one. I'm using red rubber stamps. That is what this stamp set comes as. rather than the polymer. And if you can just see, there's a sandwich there which is like a spongy layer, which just gives you a better stamping performance, because you don't need a mat or anything, and you're going to get good results. So I'm just going to stamp it about here, central. I'll do it central, shall I? There we go. Just hold that for a second, and there you go. You've got a lovely clear image. Isn't that cute? I absolutely adore it. Now I'm just going to go in with my sentiment. I'm just going to stamp it straight on. In fact, tell you what, let's change it up a bit. I'm going to use embossing ink. This is a technique. Please excuse my disgusting embossing ink pad. I do have a brand new Stampin' Up Versamark one on the way. Well, it's Versamark from Stampin' Up. It's on the way, but it hasn't arrived yet, so I'm using my scraggy one. But, you know, use what you've got. And I'm going to, you can just use it, let me see which way around it is. I'm going to put some embossing ink on my sentiment, and I've also got this star here. I think I'm going to do it with the star as well. I may as well, while I've got my embossing ink out, I may as well go all out, and I'm just going to stamp randomly some stars with my embossing ink, like so. Try and remember where they are. One there, one there. Perhaps one at the top. Yeah. Then I'll do my sentiment. And hope that I've got it the right way up. When I emboss it, if it's upside down, it's not my fault. Stamp that in the centre nice and firmly. Now I'm going to get my embossing ink out, and I'm using the gold. Nice and Christmassy. Take the lid off. I'll just move my ink pads out of the way, because knowing my luck, I'll sneeze or something and then it'll all go all over. Right? So embossing is a very, very simple technique for ladies, and it gives you an awesome effect. Okay, you can emboss the whole image if you want, but I just wanted highlights. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on. I've got my little, I should have gone over it with my dust buddy first, really, because it stops all these extra bits sticking. But I keep forgetting that I've got it. If I just quickly show you my dust buddy, have I got it to hand? Yes, I have. It's here. And what you do with this is, these are available from Stampin' Up. You go over your card with it, and it's supposed to help all these bits. Can you see how they're randomly sticking where I don't want them? Yeah, I don't want them bits on. Let me see if I can find a brush to sweep them off. No, I can't. I don't have one to hand. Let's give it a tap. Yeah, see how I've just got a little bit of extra there? I don't really want that on. And here. I'll flick it off with my hand, but if I had used my dust buddy that I forgot I had, this wouldn't have happened. But at the same time, you don't want to knock all your embossing powder off. There's always something to do wrong, isn't there? Alright, that F hasn't printed very good. Let me just see if I can. That's better. There we go. Just add a bit more on. It stays wet long enough for you to faff about like I am. Move your embossing ink out of the way before you turn your blower on. Otherwise, you might have a bit of a disaster. Now, I haven't got the Stampin' Up one. I've just got the basic one. Well, it's pink. What can I say? I had to have it. So now's the time to perhaps turn the volume down if you don't like loud noises, because I'm going to heat this. I'm just going to warm it up on the back of my hand first. Starting to get hot. And then I'm going to hold it, not straight down like that. I'm going to hold it to an kind of to the side. If you can see, I'm going like that. If your card starts to warp, do it from underneath. Okay? And just keep moving it about. And you should see it soon start to change. There we go, it's just starting to turn now. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm just going to go underneath to unbend my card because the heat will make it bend back again. And we'll just set them stars. And just these little techniques are so easy, anybody can do them, but it just adds that little bit of something special to a card. I mean, I'm showing you very basically. Just go underneath. I'm showing you a very basic technique here. But if you're new to card making like I am, it's awesome, awesome fun to try. Right, that's the noisiness gone. Let me see if I can, yeah. But I'm not too worried about the extra embossing ink there. Doesn't matter. I will remember next time to use my dust buddy. Right, so now all we have to do now is layer that card on. And I'm going to use... where's my Stampin' Up dimensionals? I've been away for the weekend and my little girl has been in my craft room and she has moved everything. Can't find a thing. Little monkey. So I'm going to have to just make do amend with what I can find because she's been in here, she's been making charms, beaded charms, and everywhere is a mess. So I need to have a right good tidy up when I finish this video and then I can do some more work. Right, so I'm just going to stick this on the four corners for this first layer. Like so. I bet she's had my paper piercer. Oh no, she hasn't. I'll let her off. Blaming her for stuff she hasn't done now. Right. See if we can get this off in one go. 1. Hey, we're not doing so bad. 2. Get a swig of your coffee while I'm doing this, ladies. This is the boring bit. 3. While I'm doing this, I'll just say I do leave all my links below. You're welcome to email me anytime on my personal email if you want any information about Stampin' Up, or you want a catalogue, or you'd like to join my team, or anything. Just give me a shout. This is the wrong card. I'm using the wrong card. This is not the right card. Oh no, this is not. Let me just cut another piece because I've got the wrong pink card out and that's not even Stampin' Up card. What a wally. Right, I'll use this one instead. Will it still go? What a nana. Shame. How embarrassing. I've got card out and cut it. It's not even Stampin' Up card. I just looked at it and thought it was Blushing Bride. Right, 5.5 by 4 1/4. So I want it 5 1/4. Oh dear me, by 4. Look, I've had an hard weekend. I've been at the Stampin' Up on stage convention and I'm shattered. That's my excuse. Nothing to do with the fact that I'm a little bit dipsy. Right, where's my tape? There we go. Start again. So this is Blushing Bride cardstock. Definitely Stampin' Up, not an inferior one. Oh my days. One day I'm going to do a video and it's going to be so perfect you're all going to say, oh my goodness, she's been snatched by aliens. Because nothing will go wrong. Oh dear. Right, let's try again. Talk amongst yourselves. So much for my quick video. Oh dear me. It's a good job I don't do live classes, isn't it? In like, you know, actual card classes, because people would be like, what is she doing? Right, come on. Come on, you monkey. There we go. Does everybody else talk to their tape? Or is it just me that's bonkers? I do. I call it all sorts of names. Calling it a monkey is one of the polite ones. Right, let's start again. So I'm going to layer that. Hopefully I've cut it right, which I have. So I'm getting better. I've remembered my measurements. So that's on there like so. And then this one I'm going to put on Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. I could have inked around the edges, in fact. Shall I? Or shan't I? I'm going to leave it simple. Let's leave it nice and simple, because not everybody wants to have too many techniques on one card, because it can get a bit confusing, can't it? So let's have it nice and plain and easy. It is a lovely stamp set. You can stamp them out and colour in the little mice as well, which in fact I might just have to add a little bit of colour to them. That's not quite straight. Oh well. Just imagine that that gap there is the same as that gap there, and we're on to a winner. Right, I think I might just add a little bit of colour. Let me see, what's this pen here? This is Pink Pirouette. I just want to add a little bit of pink to that little girl's bow there, look. So this is using the stamping markers. I'm going to try and colour it in without getting my big head in the shot. There we go. I'm just going to add little bits of pink accents to her little outfit and give her a little pink collar. How cute. These are lovely to use, are these markers. And I'll make her little bauble have pink accents too. And I'm going to colour her little skirt in as well. There we go. Oh, bless her, isn't she cute? Let's give her a little pink nose. And a little bit of pink accent in her ears. In fact, let's colour her all ear pink now. Oh, isn't she? Oh, bless her. Right. What shall we do with these mices? Let's colour their ears in pink as well, because that looks cute, because then it kind of pops the colour, if you think about it, from this pink to this pink on the border. It just helps, doesn't it? Yeah, they're cute. Let's do the little noses. And let's see, what colour shall we do his little jumper? Let's do it... Is that crumb cake? Let's do him crumb cake and just do him some accents here. Just do one of the bands and do his little polka dots and his little hat and his bubble. I love colouring into therapeutic. Let's colour that little bow in like so. And then we need to do this chap here. What colour shall I do his jumper? Let's have a look. Let's have him in, what's this colour? This is a nice colour. Sahara Sand, which is another muted sort of beigey tone, so it'll go nice with the pink. I'm just going to colour the little dots in his little jumper there. Just, you know, not too much colour, just a little bit, just to make them images stand out. And yeah, let's just do his little lights. What colour's this? So saffron. Not used this one before. I just want to colour his little lights in that he's holding. His little Christmas fairy lights, just to make them stand out a bit. So you don't have to be a wonderful colourer either. It's just adding accents of colour there. And I think that's really cute. Move all that out of the way. And there you go. You've got a very, very, very easy, very basic, but very cute Christmas card. And you've got stamping, embossing, and you've used markers. So there's a few techniques on there. And I hope you'll give it a try. Take a look at the stamp set. Merry Mice. And if you need anything, all of my links are below. Feel free to contact me at any time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, ladies.